safer world is possible, and together we can and will make it happen. Thank you.
When you show up in community, you find that group that makes you feel like home, but oftentimes you also find yourself again.
Welcome back, Squadies, to Sussexful. I'm your host, Emma, and as always, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to keep supporting this amazing community. Your engagement keeps Sussexful growing and ensures we continue bringing you the latest, most accurate, and most empowering news about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Today's episode is a deep dive into one of the most sensitive and emotional chapters in Meghan's journey, Meghan Sussex's reaction to Thomas Markle's letter, and the massive media storm that has followed. Meghan's strong response to the letter drama. In a bold and powerful move, Meghan, through her spokesperson, has addressed the ongoing drama surrounding her handwritten letter to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. The Duchess expressed her deep disappointment at the Daily Mail's relentless attempts to dig into her private family matters. The tabloid has been accused of trying to obtain the personal letter, a move Meghan considers a violation of her privacy and a deeply unethical intrusion into her private life. Meghan fears that Thomas Markle might choose to publicly release the letter, something she describes as a profound betrayal of her trust. Her statement makes it clear she wishes to handle these difficult family matters privately, without media manipulation. The complex father-daughter relationship. Meghan's relationship with her father has been rocky for years, from staged paparazzi photos, to paid interviews, to inconsistent public statements. The dynamic has been anything but peaceful. Now, with Meghan reportedly taking the step to send a handwritten letter in hopes of healing the rift, the situation has only grown more tense. Fears remain high that Mr. Markle may hand this private letter to the Daily Mail, adding fuel to an already painful public family dispute. Meghan's concern isn't only personal, it's emotional, public, and deeply human. According to reports, even the royal household is, deeply worried. They know that if this personal letter becomes public, it could really damage Meghan's reputation, intensify the media harassment she's faced for years, create more tension behind palace walls, and expose the royal family to yet another wave of negative headlines. The palace values privacy and decorum, qualities that have been, honestly, nearly impossible to maintain with the tabloid's obsession with the Sussexes. This situation has reignited debates about, press ethics, tabloid culture, the treatment of Meghan since joining the royal family, and the ongoing role the media plays in the breakdown of personal relationships. Meghan's spokesperson has made it crystal clear she will not tolerate media intrusion into her private communications. Her letter was meant to heal, not be weaponized. Around the world, people are reacting with sympathy for Meghan, frustration at the tabloids, curiosity about the deeper family dynamics, and concern over the emotional toll this must be taking. Many see Meghan as a victim of relentless public scrutiny, while others are analyzing the complicated choices being made by Thomas Markle. No matter the viewpoint, one thing is certain: this story has, once again, captivated the global audience. So, here's the thing. If the letter is released, it could totally reshape public perception of Meghan's relationship with her father, her role within the royal family, how the media handles private family issues, and, honestly, the broader conversation about privacy and boundaries. For Meghan, the consequences are, deeply personal. For the royal institution, the fallout could be significant. And for the media, this is just another chapter they're, eager to exploit. All right, what are your thoughts, Squadies? Do you think Thomas Markle will actually release the letter? Do you believe Meghan deserves more protection from the media? And how should the royal family respond? Go ahead and drop your thoughts below. We read every single comment. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Sussexful for more updates, investigations, and commentary surrounding Harry, Meghan, and the global impact of their story. In a strongly worded statement, Meghan Sussex, through her spokesperson, has forcefully responded to the latest developments surrounding the ongoing family feud. Expressing deep disappointment, the Duchess has called out the Daily Mail for their relentless pursuit of private information, accusing them of attempting to obtain her handwritten letter to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. With growing concerns that Mr. Markle may choose to publicly release the letter, Meghan has made it clear that any such action would be a profound betrayal of her trust and an unacceptable violation of her privacy. The statement really underscores Meghan's desire to resolve this delicate situation privately, while firmly warning against any further exploitation of the deeply personal correspondence. In a statement issued by her spokesperson, the Duchess of Sussex addressed the handwritten letter she had sent to her father, Thomas Markle. Meghan firmly accused the Daily Mail of publishing private information, a move she deemed a violation of her privacy. The spokesperson's statement made it clear that the Duchess is deeply concerned about the potential for her letter to be made public, as she fears this could further strain the already strained relationship between herself and her father. According to reports, the Duchess of Sussex has written a handwritten letter to her father, Thomas Markle, in a last-ditch effort to mend their strained relationship. However, fears remain that Mr. Markle may choose to share the intimate letter with the Daily Mail, further escalating the public tensions between the two. The Duchess has expressed her concern over this possibility, calling out the tabloids' potential involvement in the ongoing family drama. This latest development underscores the delicate and complex nature of the relationship between Meghan and her father, which has been a subject of much media scrutiny and speculation since her marriage to Prince Harry. The royal family is reportedly deeply concerned about the potential fallout from Meghan's handwritten letter to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. They are worried that if the letter were to be made public, it could severely damage Meghan's reputation and further strain the already tense relationship within the royal household. The family values their privacy dearly, and the prospect of this private correspondence being leaked and scrutinized by the media is a source of great unease. Their primary desire is to maintain the discretion and decorum expected of the royals, even amidst the ongoing family drama. So, the ongoing media frenzy surrounding Duchess Meghan's relationship with her estranged father, Thomas Markle, has really reached a fever pitch. After the Daily Mail's recent publication of private information, Meghan has now decided to take action, delivering a handwritten letter to her father and calling out the tabloids' unethical practices. The pressure on the royal family to address this delicate situation just continues to mount, as the public remains invested in the Markle family drama that's honestly consumed the headlines. Meghan's spokesperson has made it clear that she will not tolerate the invasion of her privacy, setting the stage for a potential clash between the Duchess and the ever-watchful media. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has had a tumultuous relationship with her father, Thomas Markle. The history of their strained communication has been well documented, with both parties reportedly attempting to reconcile the relationship over the years. However, the challenges of maintaining privacy in the public eye have continued to strain their bond. In a recent development, Meghan has reportedly delivered a handwritten letter to her father, calling out the Daily Mail for their coverage of the situation. The Duchess fears that Thomas Markle may choose to hand over the personal letter to the media, further exacerbating the already complex dynamics between them. The fallout from this public dispute between Meghan and her estranged father, Thomas Markle, could have far-reaching consequences. Meghan's image as a compassionate, private individual may suffer significant damage if she is perceived as harsh or unwilling to reconcile with her own family. Additionally, the royal family's reputation could be strained, as this debacle could further fuel the ongoing media frenzy surrounding the Duchess of Sussex. Ultimately, the impact on Meghan's future royal duties and public engagements remains uncertain, as this clash with her father could undermine the carefully cultivated public persona she has worked to maintain. Amidst the swirling media frenzy surrounding Duchess Meghan's private letter to her estranged father, the royal family has been carefully navigating the situation behind the scenes. Efforts have been made to protect Meghan's privacy and shield her from the intense public scrutiny, with palace officials working discreetly to diffuse the situation. Despite the personal nature of the rift, the royal household has maintained a united front, presenting a composed and diplomatic response that aims to de-escalate the tensions and prevent further damage to the family's reputation. The public response to Meghan's situation has been a mix of sympathy and debate. Many have expressed compassion for the Duchess, understanding the difficulty of navigating family dynamics under the intense scrutiny of the media. There has been a lively discussion around the role of the tabloid press, with some arguing that the constant intrusion and sensationalism has only exacerbated the tensions within the Markle family. At the same time, others have speculated about the complex interpersonal dynamics at play, analyzing the relationship between Meghan and her estranged father, Thomas Markle. As the story continues to unfold, the public remains engaged, grappling with the personal and societal implications of this high-profile family drama.